Hello, everyone. Welcome to our podcast. Today, we have someone with us who has quietly changed the way children experience learning in Sikkim. We are joined by the chairman of Mount Zion School, Mr. Sony Virdi, a name that is synonymous with innovation, care, and long term thinking. Ladies and gentlemen, for 2 decades, Mr. Virdi has been working in making education more meaningful, practical, and joyful. He has introduced digital learning through tablets, he has also introduced life skills, and he has also been behind building India's first green campus. His journey has not been easy. Of course, he faced a lot of challenges in building up the campus in the hilly area, financial resistance, but he didn't give up. He continued working with a lot of patience and perseverance. Today, ladies and gentlemen, Mount Zion School stands as an example that education can grow when innovation is guided by purpose and compassion. So, we are joined here today by Mr. Sony Virdi. Mr. Virdi, thank you so much for joining us here today and welcome to our podcast.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Mr. Virdi, it's been a very long time, in the field of education. What were some of your primary beliefs that has actually led you from the very beginning of your journey?
Look, there are two things that I would like to share. Number one, I wanted to bring some uh, positive changes in the uh, education system. The way we used to have education, so that needed to be changed. Number one. Number two, I wanted to establish a system that should uh, be a model for the younger generation to learn and to apply, and for me also to earn money.
Hmm. Okay. Mr. Virdi, you introduced the Playway method of teaching, right? So, firstly, I would like to know from you what is this Playway method of, education or thought learning process itself, and why did you think about this method at a time when traditional learning was at the epitome?
Yeah, there was so much of misunderstanding when I started Playway method of education. So many of my friends, the one who used to know me, they used to tell me that, Sonny, I will bring my child sometime to play in your school, your place. I used to tell them, no, no, this is a school. This is not a play zone. So many people misunderstood it as a play zone. But my point is that children should learn in a different way. Playway method of education is like, for example, if I give you example, today also some parent comes and asks for admission in the school, and then they say, my child is 2.5 years, 3 years, 3.5 years. My son knows ABCD till Z and 1, 2, 3, 4 till 100. My first response is, I'm not bothered about that. I'm not concerned about that. My concern, my botheration is different than yours. Then I tell them, you should also better learn. The parents should learn not to teach them that A, B, C, D and all, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 100. You see, anyone would learn A, B, C, D. Anyone would learn 1 to 100 countings, but they should learn in a different way, and they should learn different things, being social, being emotional, how to share things, and we have motor skills that needs to be developed. ABCD and 1, 2, 3, 4 will not develop motor skill and emotional skills. A child have been so comfortable with their parent, grandparent in the house. Now, all of a sudden, the child is coming to new environment. It is quite difficult for child to accept that environment. You and I, we being an Indian, suppose if we go to some other country, and think about it like this, that in that country there's no single Indian. Will you feel comfortable? No. At this age, if we don't feel comfortable, think about a child who is just 3 year old, who is coming out of the comfort zone to a new environment. Will they feel comfortable? No. So the Playway method of education is so helpful psychologically, emotionally, mentally to our children, and they grow uh, very strong, independent, and mentally and emotionally stable.
Yeah, yeah, it's quite similar. I mean, when I was just listening to you, Mr. Virdi, right now, nowadays a lot of like companies and also schools, they focus on soft skills rather than hard skills. But when, like you said, the foundation is so strong, so these days also I think that is also something that people need to focus on, parents as well as teachers. You know, soft skills are also equally important as hard skills. Okay, that brings me to the next question, which is in 2014, you replaced textbooks with tablets. What inspired you? What was the inspiration behind this bold step that you took?
Uh, to tell you very honestly, that was a flop show of mine.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
that was a super flop show of mine. Children were very happy.
Okay.
Children were excited.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you one mantra. If you want to be successful in life, who does not want to? If you want to be successful in life, you must look at the world through the lenses of children. Stop seeing the world from my lens because I am 54 now. Stop seeing the world from the lenses of maybe 40, 45, 50, 60 years old person. But let us look at the world through the lenses of the child who is just 12, 13-year old, rather 8, 9-year old, or they would see the ocean of opportunity in the world. I actually saw the world from their lenses and found that they don't need book. They need the electronic format to learn. Therefore, I introduced tablet. Children were very happy. You know who were not happy? The parents.
That was my next question. What was the reaction of the parents?
They were not happy.
Yeah.
There was a withdrawal of some 55 student. Yeah, the application of transfer certificate.
Mm-hmm.
I said, okay, no problem. No problem. I continued for one more year. Then I realized it is a flop show for me. If I continue to be adamant, then my school will be closed and I'll be very poor.
Yeah. So also one of the reasons, Mr. Virdi, I feel that parents also feel that technology somehow distracts students. Do you also feel the same?
No,
Okay.
no. See, I don't know how to use mobile fully. I have to be dependent on my staffs. Honestly speaking, I don't know. Sometimes I ask students of class 10, 12, if they are not around, if I ask a student of class 6, class 5, they come and they help me to fix my mobile. They are not getting distracted by it. They do everything through mobile or the technology. Technology, if used as a friend, can be a vehicle that can reach us the destination called success.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if that is used wrongly, then that can be dangerous also. There, as a school, as a guardian, me and the parent at home will have to be balanced. We'll have to be helping our children understand
Yeah.
how technologies should be used properly.
Yeah. Maybe if parents can also regulate the time, you know, they should also, like you said, provide a fine balance. Like till this time you can use the tablet, and after that, of course, go back to textbooks, and also do some sort of outdoor activities that can also bring a healthy balance into the lifestyle. Um, Mr. Virdi, when we were looking at your website, the website of Mount Zion School, we could see that there were some of wonderful courses that I wish I would have had while I was in my school, like something related to financial literacy, entrepreneurship, you know, sports. Um, so how did that idea came about, like to introduce such courses in your school?
The most important courses like financial literacy,
Yeah.
very important, and life skill, it's very important. Financial literacy, the most important because uh, money revolves around everybody's life. If we have money, the riches or the wealth, everything's there.
Yes.
If it is not there, nothing is there.
Yeah.
I want each of my child to be rich, to be wealthy, to have fair knowledge about finances and the financial uh, education, so that they know the difference between the investment and the spending,
Yes.
where they should spend, where they should invest,
Yes.
whether they should save or invest. The world is designed mentally, emotionally. Each bankers are designed mentally and emotionally to tell the society to save, open the saving account. The parents also says save money. Bank also says saving account, save money. But the market says don't save money, invest it. Invest it so that that invested portfolio will give back for a very long time. Saving attitude is I'm sorry to say, but poor man's choice.
Wow. Okay. The Green Campus project, Mr. Virdi, is one of your, ambitious initiatives. What is this project all about, and what inspired you for this particular initiative?
Green Campus. Green Campus is uh, the campus where we will be using very less or no chemical. And in the Green Campus, we will not have concrete buildings. In the Green Campus, we will have more of the open space to study. Now, in the Green Campus, I'm sure our children will be uh, connected to the universe. In the concrete building, there's an obstruction with the connection to universe. Inside the concrete building, in the tall buildings, sometimes we don't get mobile network also. When we don't get mobile network, it is very hard to get the connection between the universe and human. The energy that flows in the universe, if we keep it open, clear, it helps every one of us. So Green Campus is a community of green that we are building, and green community will be sustainable. It goes long term. The green community, when it is built, will be a success story in itself for everyone involved: the children, the parent, the staff members, the one who worked there, the one who planted the trees, everyone.
Right. Um, while we were talking about the green campus, Mr. Vidya, I was also thinking like how building campuses or infrastructure in hilly areas is like one of the major challenges. What are some of the challenges that you came across while building your school?
There are a few. First of all, the biggest challenge is finances again. I teach financial literacy, but I go through some difficulties arranging funds. That's one major difficulties because uh, green campus building itself is a costly affair. It is much costlier than building concrete wall uh, classroom. Number two, in the mountain, the road blockage, the landslides. In my place also, today I construct. This monsoon, because of landslide, it goes down. And once it goes down, not less than 70 lakh, 80 lakh rupees additional expenses. Sometimes 1 crore additional expenses. And where is the investment that you just made 1 crore rupees? It's gone. You know, so those are the challenges. And once what happened, I went to one of my branch school to visit, and then I was coming back. It was around 3:30 p.m. afternoon. One of my labor called me and he said, "Sir, आपका ऑफिस तो नहीं है." I said, "क्या? What do you mean? What happened?" तो बोला कि ऊपर से जितना भी वॉल लगा था पूरा आ गया, ऑफिस के अंदर घुस गया, ऑफिस भी लेके गया. Then I said, "Don't worry, I'm coming." So I would be reaching around another 1.5 hour, 2 hour. I went, I saw, अभी अभी लगाया था 4-5 महीना पहले. Now nothing is there. Nothing is there. Even my office is not there. You know. Then I said, अभी ऐसे बैठ के तो नहीं होगा. I called people and then pulled my resources and reconstructed it. My point is, the problem comes, but I would like to stand there, tell the problem, let us challenge who is more powerful, me or you. I won.
Power of mind.
Yes, I won. Yes.
So, like when you came across such major roadblocks, did you ever feel like giving up?
No, I'll never do that. I'll never do that. I'm a fighter. I'll never do that. In life, I'll never give up in anything.
Right. Many schools, Mr. Virdi, forget about schools, parents, teachers, they focus on ranks, they focus on grades, like rote learning. Do you feel that, in today's time, ranks and, these marks are very important?
My advocacy is just opposite that. I don't encourage for marks and ranks, but unfortunately, society does. Unfortunately, our education system is designed in such a way that ultimately ranks and marks are very important. Otherwise, poor children will not get admission in the college. They'll not get admission in the choice of their college, and likewise there are many, but ranks and position, the marks are very important for the society, but that does not determine your success. But tomorrow, if you want to establish a business, your banker will not ask you what is your rank in class 10, 12 and college. So show me your NET, NEET ranking, All India NEET ranking, then we'll give you 1 crore rupees loan. No. In real life, rankings does not matter at all. There is one life, there is one something I cannot explain. There the rankings are important.
Yeah, maybe academics, that's important, but when it comes to like leading life, maybe these skills are more important.
Yes.
Okay. Talking about skills, you tell me which is the most important. Knowledge skills, confidence, or emotional support?
Look, nobody can climb Mount Everest solo. You need to have team. If you want to climb Mount Everest, you need to have team. Though you may scale alone up there, but till certain meter below, you must be led by the team. And then the few meter, go alone, the wind, conquer the mountain, come back. But the team has to be there. Likewise, the skills also, it has to be skill sets, not the single skill. It has to be the skill sets. All the skill sets are interdependent. There is no independent skill. It has to be interdependent skill sets, and all the skill sets are equally and very important, but you need to have skills.
Mr. Virdi, just before this interaction, we were discussing about the pollution in Delhi. You have landed from Sikkim in Delhi. So we were discussing about weather and environment. That brings me to the next question, which is how important is sustainability and environmental awareness in today's time?
The most important. The time has come for every individual, every one of us to give back to the environment. We must unselfishly give back to the environment, the nature. Every one of us, each one of us must work on to rebuild our natural resources and environment. Then only human will survive. Otherwise, human will not survive.
And what advice would you like to give to the teachers, educators, school leaders who want to bring about a change, but they fear resistance?
Look, first of all, I'm nobody to advise anyone because everyone is expert in their own field. But as a friend, as the fraternity member, I can only say let us strive towards working hard, whatever we are doing, and let us continue to work whatever we are doing. Let us not get tired of whatever we are doing. Let us create an ecosystem where we can discuss common things. Let us discuss common pain. Let us discuss common sorrows, but we'll not stop working so that we build stronger society, stronger nation.
Mr. Virdi, artificial intelligence is everywhere these days. It's the new buzzword. How do you think artificial intelligence is going to impact critical thinking when it comes to students or children?
Um, Here, artificial intelligence, whether we accept or not, is going to replace human intelligence, guaranteed 100%. But here, uh, by the way, education and to give education, to educate, it's not only school's responsibility, it's the responsibility of the society. It's not only school and teacher, it's the parent also, it's the neighbors also, the local taxi driver, the guard, police, the grocery shop. Everyone should come together, the whole society has to come together to teach one child. Because everybody's uh, uh, reaction or their the way they handle certain situation the child sees every day will make that child's pattern of life. Therefore, every one of us should come together to teach one child about critical thinking. AI will do its own work. AI will do its own work. AI will go ahead, but when it goes ahead, every one of us also come together to help our children, to help our society to build the ability to think and decide when any such situation comes in life, like critical thinking. And sometimes very difficult decisions will have to be taken. They cannot ask chat gpt, I'm having this problem, what should I do? It should be his decision or her decision. And this decision making ability or critical thinking ability will have to be taught to our children by the society. By the way, once again, let me tell you, not only by the school and teacher, not only by the parent, together parent and school and the society.
Right. And what do you think about the national education policy? Because, the Indian government or the education ministry has been quite proactive. They have been constantly reaching out, like consistently and constantly reaching out to every school and colleges in India. So, what do you think? Will NEP be able to bring that revolutionary change in the higher education sector or in the education sector, of course?
I'm 100% sure that NEP 2020 will bring big changes. Now the time has come for the, actually, middle class, lower middle class, the poor people also, has the opportunity to learn the skill sets. Now the door has been opened for everyone in the inclusive education, that they also are getting chance to get the best of education through NEP 2020. Otherwise, only top-notch schools were providing this kind of facility to the rich and wealthy people's children. But now, with the opening of and starting of this NEP 2020, everyone, the student who goes to the government schools are also getting chance to get exposed to the best education system.
Mr. Virdi, talking about NEP, a lot of foreign universities or international universities, they are coming to India and setting up their campuses. Of course, they are collaborating with colleges in India in the higher education sector. But if something similar happens with the schools in India tomorrow, will that be a welcoming step, or would you resist it?
Nobody has the power to resist. Whole world is one open market. If I am good enough, I'll sustain in the market. Otherwise, I'll be dead. So I must be prepared for that. So, uh, therefore, if a big competitor comes to India or my land, before that I have to, be prepared, and I have to be so good that even if they come, it does not bother us.
No, of course. I mean, they look forward to collaborate. Uh,
Uh,
yeah. But
when
you
when
open for collaborations.
suppose they collaborate with me, some other school will be dead. I mean, therefore, those schools will have to be better than me. Those schools, all those schools will also have to come up. You know, uh, no one should uh, eat away their somebody else's business.
Yeah.
So everyone should have equal opportunity to grow.
Yeah, shouldn't impact the bread and butter. And does Mount Zion School currently have any sort of collaboration with the Indian government?
Of course, we are a CBSE affiliated school with Government of India. We are registered with Education Department, Government of Sikkim. We are run by the trust, which is registered with Government of Sikkim, Government of India. Now, government collaboration, our Government of Sikkim is so helpful. Government of Sikkim, Government of India, I mean the Ministry of Education, whatever training comes, we also are getting. Whatever practices that Government of India says, Government of Sikkim says, we are also getting. That means we are getting collaboration with government and by government.
Okay. And lastly, what is the long-term vision for Mount Zion School?
One and the only one, green campus. Because once the green campus established, this will be the first in the country. Once this is established, it is going to be a very, 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 very long-term vision, because green always sustains.
Wow, great. So thank you so much, Mr. Virdi. That brings us to the end of this conversation. Hope you enjoyed it.
Yes.
Yeah. Would you like to give some last thoughts?
Thank you so much. It was a nice discussion. It was really beautiful discussion. A man from small state, from Sikkim, coming to Delhi, the capital city of one of the largest economy of the world, coming here and talking to you all gives me pleasure, and it is great pleasure for me to be here. Thank you so much.
A man coming from a small state, but one of the most beautiful states in the country, Sikkim. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of this conversation. See you all in our next episode. Thank you so much for joining us today.